Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to today's video.
Hey, this is John Cena, and you are watching this WWE Fan 13.
In today's video, it is going to be my 2023 WWE Replica Belt Collection video. I know this was highly requested by a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys wanted to see what belts I had in my collection, how many belts I had in my collection, and so that's what I'm going to bring to you guys today, and I'm going to show you guys every single belt I have in my collection, from the big titles to the small ones. Now, before we get this video started, comment down below, do you guys have any replica titles in your collection? Which one do you guys have? How many guys do you guys have? And if you guys don't have any, comment down below which one do you guys want to add to your collection eventually. So with that being said, guys, let's get started. So the first belt on my wall, it is the WWE Championship, and as you guys see, it does have the John Cena side plates. These two belts actually right here, I got them together for my 18th birthday. One from my mom and one from my dad. One from my mom and then one from my brother. They got them for my Make-A-Wish because my Make-A-Wish trip was coming up. And as you guys see, this one is signed by John Cena. So that is the very first belt in my collection. I actually did an unboxing of these. These were actually my very first video on YouTube, doing an unboxing of these two belts. So that's the first one. And then when you're coming on over, we have the big, what is known as the big gold title. And as you guys see, it is engraved with John Cena's name right there. And this belt is signed by many, many people. Some of which you can see John Cena up there. The Undertaker has signed it, as you can see. There's John Cena. And then as you come down more, there are a few signatures over here at the bottom. We have Dolph Ziggler. And we also have, let me move Pikachu over. But you can see we have Ric Flair. Now coming over to this side, you guys can see I have two belts hung up here. This one right here, the Intercontinental. This is one of my favorite belts in WWE like history. I think it's such a nice looking belt. I actually got this belt from my brother as a birthday present. So as you can see, it is signed by a few people. But let me show you guys just like a view of it. So up here at the top, we do have Dolph Ziggler, who has signed it. And then I'm just going to give you guys like a overview of the belt. If you guys want to see a review of these belts, I have made individual reviews for each and every belt. Almost every belt in my collection. The newer ones, those are coming. And on the right there, we have Luke Harper. So like I said, I did get this belt from my brother for my birthday. And then coming over to one of my newest additions to my collection, I got this for my 26th birthday. Yes, guys, I am 26. From my mom and dad. My mom knows how much I love this belt, and she surprised it for me for my birthday. So I'm going to show you guys from top to bottom just what it looks like. And like I said, any video that I don't have a review of the belt in depth, it will be coming. So I don't believe I have one of this belt yet, but I promise it will be coming. Alright guys, so up here on the shelf, I have the Money in the Bank briefcase. This is the first one that has ever been released. I was at WrestleMania when this briefcase was released, but they sold out so instantly fast that I was not able to get my hands on one. But later on, I was able to go on eBay and pick one up, thanks to my mom. There is an unboxing of this on my channel if you guys want to go check it out. And right next to it, we have that I got for a couple years ago for Christmas from my mom and dad, the WWE Universal title. Nobody has currently signed this belt yet. But I'm hoping in the future I can have someone like Finn, maybe Roman, Kevin Owens, one of those guys sign it. Anyone who has really held it, I would love to have them sign it. And eventually I would get some side plates for it. Now who I would get the side plates, I'm not sure. Who do you guys think I should get? Comment down below who side plates, but it wants to be someone who has actually held this belt. So comment down below who side plates you think I should get for this belt. And then coming on over next, we have my WWE Raw Women's title. Nobody has signed this belt yet. I'm hoping to have Becky sign it and get some more Becky side plates. As you guys know, I have my SmackDown title that you guys will see coming up soon. But I have that signed by Becky and the side plates. But these, I have not picked up the side plates yet. But like I said, I did receive this for Christmas a few years back. And it is one of my favorite belts in my collection. Next on the list, I was only able to get this belt in person thanks to Izzy and her family. If you guys know Izzy, she is quote-unquote known as the Bailey kid from NXT. A couple years back, I was at WrestleMania and they released this belt and I really wanted to get it. And thanks to Izzy and her family, saving me a spot in line, I was able to jump in and get it. But this belt, like I said, is the New Day kind of commemorate their longest title run. And I have not had them sign it yet. I eventually do want to. And I want to have all three of them sign it. Where I would have them sign it, I'm not sure because it is a very busy belt, as you guys can see. But eventually I will have them sign it. Coming on next, I got this belt a couple years back for my birthday, I believe. Or actually, no, this belt my brother bought for me to commemorate me being cancer-free. It is the WWE spinner. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of John Cena. And he's, I met him from my Make-A-Wish. Like that intro you guys hear at the beginning of my videos, that is truly him speaking. So this belt was a belt I very much wanted. I did not get this belt for my Make-A-Wish though, so it is not signed by John Cena yet. But maybe one day, I'll have him sign it. So like I said, yeah, my brother got it for me, and it is the WWE spinner. Next in the shelf, it is the original Women's NXT Championship. And I do have this belt signed by Paige, the very first winner of the NXT Championship, Women's Championship. This is a very small belt. I think this is the smallest belt in my collection, minus the mini replicas. But the smallest full size titles. This is definitely a very small belt. But yeah, it is a very nice belt. I believe my mom bought me this belt for maybe my birthday, or honestly I can't remember exactly when I got this belt, or I may have bought it myself. Either I bought it or my mom bought it. I honestly can't remember because this is one of my first belts. I think this might have been the third or fourth belt I bought. But yeah, so it is the Women's NXT Championship, the original one, and it is signed by Paige. Coming on over, we got the Women's SmackDown title. I actually bought this during WrestleMania weekend. I wanted to meet Becky again. As you guys know, I've meet Becky almost every WrestleMania. And I noticed the tickets I had for access, Becky was not going to be at those signings. So I hurried and bought the tickets for the signing she would be at. But then I realized I had nothing for her to sign. So I went to the stores, looked for Becky's figures, could not find anything. And right when I was going to just buy a t-shirt and have her sign it, I said, you know what? Screw it. And I went and bought a SmackDown title. Yeah, it's crazy, I know. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm glad I did it. But, I did it. And I got the side plates eventually later on. And put those on there, and it is signed by Becky on one side. You guys can check out the review of it so you guys can see it more in-depth detailed. But I asked Becky if she can customize the signature, and she did. On one side she put first SmackDown Women's first SmackDown Women's Champion, and on the other side she signed her name, Becky Lynch. And it is probably my favorite belt I have in my collection, along with my US spinner that I showed you guys earlier. And then the last one on the shelf that I'll be showing you is the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. I got this a few years back just because it went on sale. My mom let me order it, and I thought it was a really cool briefcase to have. So shout out to my mom for literally helping me get the majority of this collection. And yeah, it's just a really cool briefcase. Both of the briefcases actually open up, and you can actually store stuff in there and you want. You can actually lock it, set a code and everything. It's really cool. So yeah. Alright guys, and the last three belts I'm going to show you, I do not have them hung up yet or displayed, so I actually have them here in my hand. One of them is a belt that needs to go up on the shelf. I just haven't gone up there to do it. And it used to be hung up, but I replaced it with my spinner belt because I eventually want to have all these just be the titles, the ones hung up, all the ones that John Cena won. So eventually the spinner belt's going to be brought down and the Intercontinental title's going to be put up. But that's something I need to do when I'm feeling a little better. But yeah, so we have the United States Championship belt right here, as you guys can see it. I do have quite a few people who have signed this. Like I said, there is a video on my channel, a more in-depth look at this belt, and I show all the autographs that are on it. I tell this more story of it. I basically review the belt for you. But this belt I did get from my brother as well, so shout out to Corey. Yeah, so there's no, I do eventually want to get engraved. I have to buy something to engrave, or I buy a nameplate and then I screw it on there, because there's on the back, as you guys can see, there's screws and you unscrew it and then you put the nameplate. But I have to order that from a certain company. But yeah, so it is my United States title belt. Like I said, it is signed by quite a few people. On the back, I think there's some signatures But like I said, everything that you guys want to know about this belt will be on a video that I made of it. You guys look it up, Miss Dirty Fan 13 United States replica, and anything, and that goes with any other belts that I have in my collection, except for like a select few that I have not done yet. And then the last two belts are something I barely started getting into collecting, and they are mini replica belts. So this next belt, I actually have two of these, but one of them is put away, still in the plastic. I've never opened it, or maybe I have opened it. I don't think I have though. Might have done it on camera, but it is from the Superstar Experience. And if you guys go on the Superstar Experience, where you get to meet the wrestlers and go backstage and do all that fun stuff, I don't know if they're still doing it. At least they were last year. They might have changed it, but you guys do get a mini replica belt. This is the first one I ever got. And that's what started kind of my little obsession with these little mini belts. And they're actually a pretty good price. These belts are about $50 compared to these being like $400. So they do have almost every belt in these mini replicas. If you guys can't afford to get the big belts, but you still want some sort of belt, I definitely do recommend these. These are really, really cool. And I definitely want to be collecting more of these. I actually got one for Christmas. That's how much I love these belts. So let me show you guys. And I have not done a review on these yet, but I am going to. Those are coming up. My first one I'll be doing is on this one I'm about to show you. If you guys saw my Christmas haul, you guys saw that I got this for Christmas. It is to commemorate John Cena's 20th anniversary in WWE, and it is the John Cena spinner belt. Yeah, and it's really cool. You know, it's basically the same old spinner that you guys know and love, except it has the green, the green strap. And then on there it says the champ is here, you can't see me. Like I said, I'll do a more in-depth video of this coming up next week. And it is engraved saying John Cena. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like I said, I will do a video. And on the back, it has like the camo blue, the blue camo. And then it says www.shop.com, official authentic, number 355 out of 500. If you guys can see that on the back. But if you guys can't, I think it came out kind of blurry. Sorry about that. But like I said, if you guys want to see it in depth, I will be doing a video. I think it'll be coming out next Friday, I think. Or sometime next week or the week after. It's coming in the next 2 weeks. I have my videos all scheduled out and stuff. So yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing my entire WWE replica title collection. As you guys see, I have collected a good amount over the years. So I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing every single one of them and the story behind them. So with that being said, guys, comment down below, like I said, which belts you guys have or which ones you guys want to get. And also make sure, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe if you've not already. Once we reach 60,000 subscribers, I will be doing my WWE room tour video. And when we reach 100,000 subscribers, I will actually be giving away a WWE replica title to one of you guys. And yeah, guys, so that's it. I will see you guys on Friday with my next video. And don't forget, Friday is my Q&A video. So if you guys have not left your questions yet, leave them down below or go to the designated post on my community page and you guys can leave your questions there. And so yeah, I will see you guys Friday.
Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.